Right, good evening circuit trainers. Monday, 6:30. Tonight's class, 3 circuits, 8 minutes per circuit. 12 exercises per circuit, 40 seconds per exercise. Very straightforward. We're just going to do some strength work and we're going to do a little bit of CV in the middle section and a bit of a mixture of strength and abs at the end. So not too much jumping about today because it's kind of warm. You might have noticed. You might be outside in the garden, which is a good place to be. Wasn't quite going to work today, so I'm inside with a fan and we'll see how that goes. Right, well, shall we get going? Just rolling the shoulders round, roll them round backwards, warming up the shoulder joints, improving the mobility in your shoulders. Hope you all had a good weekend. Roll the shoulders the other way. Some unexpected good weather in September. That's good news. Take the whole of the arm round. Take it round backwards. Just roll them round backwards. Roll them round forwards. Okay, arms down. Now knees up, lifting the knees to waist height. Taking your time. We're just starting to mobilise the knee joint, mobilise the hip joint, get a bit of warmth through the muscles in the legs. Knees down, heels up. Saturday was obviously a good day, a glorious day for being out on the bike, so that's why I spent 1.5 miles of it in a tunnel in the Black Country. Heels down, knees up, elbow to knee. I can't help it, I like underground things. I have to say, it would probably have been more fun to walk it than it was to cycle it. Okay, take it down to squats. It's a bit strange. Pedalling along in the dark. You can't really see where you're going unless you've got a really big light on the front. And you're just waiting for a big pothole to come. Okay, take that into forward lunges, stepping forward. Take the back knee towards the floor. Pushing up off the front foot, back into standing. You're just warming up the legs, getting them ready for a bit of work during the circuit. Standing up, taking that backwards into your rear lunge. Stepping out backwards, take the knee towards the floor. Push up off the front foot, back to standing. And come round, feet wide, lunging to the left and the right. Warm up the inside and outside of the thighs. Reaching down now to your opposite toe. So keep the side lunges going. You're reaching with the hand. Now take it up to the middle, reaching to the left and the right, turning on the toe, and a little bit of work through the ankle, just mobilising the ankle. And now take it overhead, reaching over. And take it back into reaching side to side. And bring it forwards, just jogging on the spot, raising the heart rate, Heels up, lift the heels. Push the knees up, last little bit. Use the hands. Bring it down, bring it down. Okay, grab a drink, find your towel, find your mat. If you are indoors, obviously mind the furniture, particularly the light fittings and such like. So yes, they're all, each circuit 8 minutes, 40 seconds, times 12 exercises. Nothing too hard on the brain tonight because it's a bit warm. You'll need your mat, doing mat-based exercises. We're going to start off with some close arm press-ups, some squats, alternate knees to elbows, wide arm press-ups, rear lunges, and a bit of sit-up and twist. 6 exercises that is, so we're going to do it twice, okay? Are you ready? 40 seconds, close arm press, down to the mat, hands under the shoulders, from the knees, all the toes, lower the chest to the floor, get the elbows tight into the ribs, push back up. Keep the abs tight, so your torso's nice and rigid, lowering your body up and down, to the floor and back to plank. You can do it from the knees. Onto your feet, squats. Take it down into your squat nice and low now. You've warmed up a bit, so you should be able to get a bit lower. Keep the knees behind the toes, push your backside out, hands out in front, keeping your balance. Hope you're all warmed up now. Whew. It's certainly been a warm day. Take it down to the mat, alternate knees, 2 elbows. On your backside, feet flat, knees up. You're going to pull the abs tight, lift the shoulders away from the floor, take the opposite elbow to your knee, lift your knee as they come together. You want to take that down, reaching over, rolling from one shoulder to the other, reach over to the floor on the opposite side, still bring the knee in. Over we go, onto the hands wide, press ups, hands wide at the shoulders, from the knees or the toes again, lowering the chest to the floor, pushing back up into plank, keep breathing. Keep the abs engaged, your torso's nice and rigid. Keep breathing. Onto your feet, rear lunges, stepping backwards, taking the knee towards the floor, pushing up off the front foot back into standing. more exercise in the set, and we'll go through again. 4 seconds to go. Down you go, sit up and twist this time. Feet flat, knees up, back to the floor. Pull the abs tight, lift the body, lift the shoulders off the floor. Little turn either side, control back down, lift the shoulders. Oblique turn either side, lowering back to the floor. If you want to take it down, roll from one shoulder to the other. Use your abs. Pull yourself over, touching the floor either side. An oblique crunch. Back to the beginning. Close arm press. Over you go. Hands under the shoulders. Elbows tight into the ribs. Working the triceps. Keep breathing. Onto your feet and squats. Take it down low now. Push your backside out. Keep your knees behind the toes. Use your hands for balance. Get as low as you can. As low as your knees will let you go. Ten seconds. Down you go. Back to the mat, alternate knees to elbows. Feet flat, knees up. Back to the mat. Pull the abs tight. Lift the shoulders. Opposite knee to elbow. Keep the abs engaged. Lower yourself back to the mat. Under control. Don't come up too high. Your abs switch off and you lose the purpose of the exercise. Just a couple more. And over we go. Wide arm press ups. Wide arm press ups, hands wide at the shoulders. Abs engaged on the toes or the knees. Up and down you go. Elbows going out to the side this time. Keep breathing. Onto your feet, rear lunge. Stepping out backwards into that rear lunge, taking the knee towards the floor. Pushing back up into standing. Few seconds to go. We'll go into the last exercise for this circuit. Down we go. Sit up and twist. Feet flat, knees up. Pull the abs tight. Oblique turn either side. Control back to the mat. Keep the abs engaged. Keep pulling tight. Take your time, do the exercise well. Hold it there. Take a break, grab a drink. Mop your brow. if you're leaking already. I am. It's pretty warm. So next circuit has got a little bit of CV in it. We'll be doing some moving around. We're going to be jogging on the spot. We're going to be doing split thrusts down on the mat. Squatting and lunging. Jacks in the middle, squat thrust, and then a forward lunge. Okay? 6 exercises. We'll go through twice again. You will need your mats because there's some floor exercises. But if you're ready, and you've had a drink, you've mopped your brow, you're ready to go again, ready to get on with it, we're just going to start with jogging on the spot. So 40 seconds, let's go. Moving the legs, moving the arms. Pushing the heart rate up. Make sure we've started the watch. A few seconds to go. Take it down to the mat, split thrusts. Hands under the shoulders, weight on the hands, alternating the feet. Bringing the knee into the chest, extending the leg, tapping the toe. If you want to take it down, slow it down. Stepping through, but you can go faster if you want to. Keep breathing. Weight on the hands. Abs engaged, so you're not waving the backside around too much. Coming up, squat and lunge. Nice deep squat, forward lunge. To the squat, alternate the lunge from one side to the other. Up you come. Jacks. Let's go. Hands from the waist to overhead. Feet wide when you land, knees soft. Take it down to half jacks if you want to. Or go faster if you feel the need. Push those hands up all the way, touching at the top, out the waist. Down you go this time, onto your hands, squat thrusts. Weight on your hands, both feet out, both knees in. If you want to take it down, step it through into plank, hold for a moment, step it back, okay? If you need to take it up, just go faster. Mind your knees as you take off. Make sure you lift your feet as you push your feet backwards. Otherwise, you'll find there's a little bit too much work in your knees. Okay, onto your feet. Forward lunge, stepping forwards. Pushing up off the front foot, getting low as you can. jogging on the spot. Back to your jog. Moving your hands, moving your feet, lifting your knees. Almost there. We're into the second set now, obviously. Take it down, split thrust, second time, hands under the shoulders. Alternating the feet, extending the leg, tapping the toe. Go at the speed that suits you. Keep moving on your feet, squat and lunge. Nice deep squat now, come up, forward lunge. Pushing up off the front foot, getting nice and low in the squat, getting low in the lunge too. But now we're back to our jacks. Come on, last time. Go at your own pace, take it down to half jacks if you wish. Down you go, onto your hands, squat thrusts, both feet out, both feet in. Work at your pace, step it through, plank hold, if you want to slow it right down. Keep working. Don't stop. Onto your feet, rear lunge to finish this time, stepping out backwards. Take that back knee down low. Push up off the front foot. Nearly there. One more circuit to go. Mixture of strength and abs exercises. So come out of that, grab a drink, mop your brow, have a little break. Whew. 12 different exercises. I'll call them as we go. We're going to start with T press-ups. We'll work our way along from there. Work at the pace you want to. Keep breathing. Take a drink when you need to. It's hot. If you're dripping around you, make sure the floor's not getting too slippy. You don't want any hazards. Are you ready then? T press ups. Down we go. From the knees or the toes. Hands wide at the shoulders. Lower into press up. Push up into side plank. Lower into press up. Side plank opposite side. If you're doing it from the knees, keeping that lower knee down. Keep moving. All 40 seconds, so we've got 12 exercises again, all at 40 seconds. 8 minutes of work. Oblique crunches. Over you go. Onto your backside. Feet flat, knees up, back flat to the floor, reaching over. You can roll from one shoulder to the other. If you need to take it down a bit, just give yourself a bit of support, otherwise tighten the abs, lift the shoulders from the floor, reaching over one side to the other. Use your abs, use your obliques, pull you round, just tapping the floor with your fingers. Squat and pulse. Up you come on your feet. Take it down into your squat, nice and low, just little pulses. Can you get it lower? A bit lower? Ooh. Feel your quads burning. They're warm. Make sure you stick your backside out. Keep your knees on your toes. Just balancing with your hands. Okay, back to the mat. We're going to do V-sits. So lying flat on the mat, arms and legs extended. Pull tight with the abs. Lift the heels off the floor, lift the shoulders off the floor. Take the hands towards the toes. Take the shoulders towards the knees. Control it. Back into that position. If you want to take it down, bend the knees. Take the hands out to the side. What have we got next? Plank and tap. Plank and tap. Into your plank position. From the knees, all the toes, on the hands. Just tapping. Alternate shoulders. You've got the abs engaged. Pelvic floor zipped up tight. So your back's staying flat. If you're on your toes, you might want to put your feet a little bit wider. We're keeping it all nice and steady as we're lifting the hand to the shoulder. So we're not waving it all around, everything's staying tight. Into plank and swimming now, straight into that one. From your plank position, lifting opposite hand and heel, not too high, just enough. So you're trying to stay in control. You don't have to be wobbling around too much. Pretty difficult, it's not an easy exercise. Over onto your back, feet flat, knees up, alternate knees to elbows. Take that down into the oblique crunches if you wish. Okay. Up onto your feet, rear lunges. Take it back into your rear lunge, pushing up off the front foot. The exercise after this one is going to be our roll down into press up. So once we're done, you stand at the back of your mat, you're going to roll down into a plank position, press up, roll back up. Just a few more of these. Okay, at the end of your mat, rolling down to your knees if you wish, or your toes, plank position, press up, roll back up, standing position, roll back down, walk your hands out into plank, hold it for a moment, press up of your choice. You can do it wide, you can do it closed, whatever suits you. Keep going. Next time you come down, hold it in plank. Hold it for a moment, push up into pike, hold it, breathe in, exhale, back to plank, into pike. Just hold it there in your plank, hold it tight from your knees or your toes. You can take it down to your elbows if you want to. We're just going to hold it here for this exercise. Keep breathing, abs engaged. Shoulders, knees, hips in a nice straight line. Hold it all tight, abs engaged, pelvic floor engaged, zipped up. And lower yourself to the floor. Arms into a cactus position. Breathe in. As you exhale, lift the shoulders away from the floor. Prop yourself on your hands. Relax the shoulders and the neck. Inhale, exhale back to the floor. In your own time now. Bit of cobra just to finish. Take it to the floor. Bring the hands in. Bring yourself up to standing in your own time. Take it steady, no need to rush. And when you're up, we'll cool down. Left arm across the chest, ease the elbow in, stretch your shoulder. Relax that arm, swap sides. Relax out of that one, take the left arm overhead, hand on top of the spine, ease the elbow back, just stretching the tricep. Hold it there for a few seconds. Getting your respiration under control, heart rate coming back under control. Swap arms, take the other one overhead. Relax out of that one. Okay, come around. One foot out in front, other out behind. Press the back heel into the floor, bend the front knee, stretch the calf in the back leg, leaning forwards to extend the stretch. Bring the back foot in behind the front, straighten the front leg, bend the back knee, leaning at the waist, getting a hamstring stretch going in that straight leg. Push the hips up towards the ceiling. Breathing into the stretch, lowering the shoulders a little bit more. Feeling the work in the hamstring. Lift the toe if you want to. Transfer your weight to that front foot. Soften the knee slightly. Lift the back foot into the hand. Push the hip forward. Getting a stretch going in the front of the thigh. Keep breathing. Relax out of that one. Let's do the same the other side. Back foot out. Back heel into the floor, bend the front knee. Getting the calf stretch going. Leaning forward to extend the calf stretch. Bring the back foot in. Straighten the front leg, bend the back knee. Leaning at the waist, get that hamstring stretch going. Push the hips up. Breathe in, lower the shoulders towards your knee. Lift the toe if you really want to. Transfer your weight onto the front foot, soften the knee. Lift the foot to the hand. Press the hip forward. Stretching the front of the thigh. And relax out of that one. Let's take it to the mat. Into a lunge position. Tell you what, feet wide today. Lowering the hips towards the mat. Getting a stretch throughout the pelvis there. Keep breathing. Swap sides. And when you're ready, just bring it up to standing. Feet wide. Relaxing go from the waist. Take the hands down towards the floor. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lower your shoulders a little bit further. Breathe in. Take the hands over to the right. Walk the hands over to the left. Bring them back to the middle. Walk the feet in. Straighten the back, one bone at a time. Lift the body, lift the arms overhead. Relax the shoulders. Hold it there. Breathe in. Bend the knees. And swing. Monkey swings. 3 more. Last one. Reach for the sky on your toes. Stretch it all out. Heels down, elbows down, hands together. Thanks very much, folks. That was rather excellent. I must show you this. Just hold on there a moment. This might get a bit exciting. When you're ready. We've been joined today by Benny, who I have to say has been good as gold. He's been fast asleep. He's kind of joined in with stretching a bit, but mostly he's just been asleep. He doesn't really like being on camera. He's not impressed. Anyway, folks, I'll see you on Thursday. Take care, and thanks for coming.